All right, listen. In an emergency situation, if I have to discharge a fire extinguisher and I'm going to put a fire out, dissuade any fears of a homeowner grabbing a fire extinguisher and being afraid to do it. It's pretty simple, right? Tell us what to do.
Well, the first thing you do, you'd go up to the fire extinguisher. Yep. You'd locate it first in your building.
Right.
And the first thing you would look at is look at the gauge.
Right.
And make sure the gauge is up in the in pressure.
Okay.
And because these things do leak, you would not pull the pin until you get to actual fire. You don't want to pull this pin early and as you're walking, stumble or whatever you do, and discharge it on the way out there.
Okay.
So you know, once you're at the fire, wherever the fire is, you would twist this, you would pull the pin.
Okay.
So now the fire extinguisher is ready to be discharged.
Right.
You'd pull out the hose, and you'd squeeze and sweep about 7 to 8 feet back at the base of the fire, sweeping as you walk towards it.
Okay.
Is what you would do.
Okay. All right.
And you dump the whole fire extinguisher.
And what you mean by squeeze and sweep? You just basically the thing's not going to work until you actually squeeze.
Right. And you're in total control. And once you squeeze it, it's not going to take off like a rocket.
Okay.
There's only 195 pounds of pressure in here.
All right.
Once you let it up, it's going to stop discharging.
So it's not going to push me backwards.
It's not going to push you backwards. It's very, very simple.
Okay.
These things are designed for the homeowner or for the condo.
All right, and this is a dust, so it's not going to hurt anything,
dry
right?
Chemical. It's not going to hurt you.
If I breathe it or if I get it on my clothing or something, it's not going to be a problem.
Hurt you at all.
Okay.
No.
All right. So it all washes off clean and it's all
washes off clean and it's all good. But dump the whole fire extinguisher as a rule of thumb.
Dump it all, and then make sure the fire's out. And in case it's not, grab another one and stand at the ready, right?
Extinguisher as a backup.
Okay. In the meantime, and I don't know which is which here. Do you call the fire department first, or do you call them after you take care of it?
That would depend on the situation.
Yeah, I think everything is different. But anyway, you definitely want to at least call the fire department after.
While you're calling the fire department, something's on fire.
Don't assume that just because you thought you put it out and you saved the day and you were the hero, you know.
Don't assume it's out.
Don't assume it's out.
No,
call the fire department, let them come, because they got other things they have to look into, and a fire, what caused it, and all that stuff too, right? Yeah. Make sure life safety. Now, obviously, you want to make sure there's nobody in the unit before you. Well, I don't know. I guess that's a subject for another.
What's on fire?
Yeah, I guess that's for a fire marshal and life safety people to talk about. All right. Well, thanks for showing us the fire extinguisher.
Okay.
All right, Chris.